Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant from Tubi Originals. It is The Dead Zone, a zombie movie starring Spawn, otherwise known as Michael Jai White. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Please check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. I am at the Wildwood Boardwalk at Moe's Boardwalk, 21st and Boardwalk, tonight from 3 to 9. So if you're seeing this, then get to the boardwalk. I'm over there. Otherwise, catch you at the next signing. Now, Michael Jai White was Spawn, the original Spawn. I believe it was him, right? And I'll read the synopsis of this movie. To stop the collapse of humanity, an elite team of soldiers must descend on a radiation-poisoned town and perform the ultimate stealth mission using high-tech armor and weapons. Michael Jai White still looks good for this role. I mean, he's muscled out. He's got the short haircut. He looks like a soldier. Now, the rest of the guys, he looks like an older commander type. This guy does these kinds of... He's a character actor. I forget his name, but he's in movies like this. So they've got guys in suits of armor fighting zombies and using high-tech weapons. But then they go up against some kind of demon or mutation that's more powerful than the zombies. And they've got these sort of explosions in it that aren't particularly great. You know, they're using what I call laptop effects. See, here's all the armor. They're fighting amongst themselves in this scene. Story by Jeffrey Giles and Michael Lurie, directed by Hank Braxton, original screenplay by Michael Klug and Tim Ogletree. And then I think some of the actors are also executive producers. At least one of them are. And so it looks like a low-budget zombie thing, where the zombie makeup isn't particularly exciting. In fact, you know, this is why they shoot these things in the dark at night, so they can hide that. So here's the key with doing zombie makeup, for those of you who don't know. Number one, make all the zombies wear long sleeves and pants, because that way you only have to do the makeup on the hands and the face. That's number one. And then anything else you could do, just like blood stains or whatever. Number two, shoot it at night, so even if your makeup sucks, it's hard to see, and like the darkness kind of hides some of that. So this is a smart move for a low budget feature. That way they don't have to get too in the weeds on a lot of makeup. But you're supposed to have a few key zombie people, like a handful of actors you really did up in order to go, oh my God, look at that zombies. And then the implication is all the zombies really look that way, that you just don't get to see them. So here's a scene here. I'll just play a little bit of it. So you can see the guys advancing, and then here are the zombies. You see the camera's just shaking, they're going down, and even the gunfire is like, that is like laptop effect stuff. And here's another zombie, you know, with the red light. You can't really see, you know, his makeup and how good or bad it is. You just kind of assume it's good, right? Because you can't really see him. And then there's some demon. And then this, again, another laptop explosion. So it's called The Dead Zone, not to be confused with the Christopher Walken movie and the TV series with Rick Schroeder. I think they were called The Dead Zone too, right? So first act, I don't know, somehow the radiation turns people into zombies, so they get a bunch of elite guys to go into the town because they have to get some MacGuffin. And Michael Jai White is the leader, so they send him in. They get into town, they shoot up a bunch of zombies, but there's one special zombie or demon or something that has emerged, and he's tougher than all them, and so they have to work together to kill him. And then they get trapped in the town, things go awry, a few of them get killed, and then they have to work together to kill the demon at the end. and then one of them sacrifices himself to kill the demon and save the others. They get the MacGuffin. The end would be my guess. So I don't know. It's the dialogue could be better. I'll say that the dialogue isn't blowing me away. It's not cringe, but it's not like, ooh, this sounds interesting. It's more like, yeah, that's kind of what I expect from a B movie with no budget, or a low budget, I should say. But would I watch it? Well, it's a zombie movie, of course. I would probably watch it. Plus, it's not woke. People are getting shot and they're doing their thing, and it's not a lecture about, you know, the privilege of certain zombies over other zombies. So I'd give it a chance. You know, maybe they just didn't put the best dialogue in the trailer. I don't think it's gonna blow me away, but I think it might be watchable if the action scenes are okay, and there's a lot of them. Michael Jai White, he's okay. He's all right in Spawn. You know, he doesn't really get much to do. It doesn't look like he gets much to do here. Maybe there's some fun jokes or some wordplay that they just didn't put in the trailer. I doubt it, but maybe. I mean, I kind of want to like the movie because it's a zombie movie, but it's got a lot going against it, a lot of competition. But it's free on Tubi, so maybe I'll watch it if I got 90 minutes to kill. But overall, I'm going to guess this is sort of a mid-range, low-budget zombie thing that'll just be kind of watchable if you're into zombie movies like me, and, you know, otherwise probably not that great, I'm guessing. Yeah, I kind of want to like it, but I kind of know in the back of my mind it's probably not great, but not cringe. It's not going to be cringe. It's just going to be very standard. That's probably a good word for it. It's going to be a very standard monster / zombie movie with these extra technology things, which you'll just be watching going, well, they have all this armor and all this extra technology. How are they losing against the zombies? Like, at some point you go, how are you losing against the zombies if you have all this technology and armor? You know, that'll be the key. If they have a really good explanation of why that goes wrong, maybe this could work. Maybe. So, anyhow, I'm going to end it there. That's it for me. Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble later tonight, because I won't get to do my videos until probably close to midnight. And we'll see you, if not in Wildwood, in the next video.